So the Lego Movie is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I believe it still is better than most of the movies we get nowadays.
Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
It's crazy that a movie came out, how long was it? Wait, hold up. "2014? Damn, I'm old." It's crazy that a movie from 2014 still holds up to be one of my favorite movies of all time. The movie was so great, it even got a game just 8 months later. And that was one of the best games of my childhood. So when I saw it for free on PlayStation Plus, I knew I had to get the Platinum Trophy. But before we get into that, make sure to like and subscribe. YouTube told me that 94% of you actually aren't subscribed. So if you see that you aren't subscribed, consider subscribing, as it helps the channel out a ton. And now, let's get back into the Platinum Trophy. So the Lego Movie video game Platinum can be split into 3 parts. The first part is completing the main story. The second part is getting all collectibles, and the third part is any miscellaneous trophies. And once completing all 3 parts, I will obtain the Platinum Trophy. The Platinum comes in at a 2 out of 10 difficulty with 2 playthroughs and a total playtime of about 15 hours. So we head into the first step, completing the main story. So the game gives me a trophy after completing each level of the game, and I would get my first trophy for completing the prologue. The prologue has us play as Vitruvius and some other characters as we try and stop Lord Business from getting the Craggle. But our efforts fail as Lord Business gets the Craggle. Vitruvius then tells Lord Business about a prophecy, telling him that he will be stopped by a man with the face of yellow using the piece of resistance, and he will become the greatest, most interesting, and most important person of all time. But of course, Lord Business doesn't believe him. And after seeing that cutscene, we get the first trophy. The next level has us play as Emmett and his co-worker as they travel through the construction site that they work at. And near the end of the level, we have a dancing rhythm game to play. Now, there are 2 of these rhythm games that I will have to play, and I will need to get a perfect score on both the times that we play the minigame for 2 separate trophies. So I'll have to come back to this one in the cleanup stage. Then, during a cutscene, we get introduced to Wyldstyle, and Emmett tries to go after her but falls in a hole, and we have to make our way through the hole, which then makes us fall right next to the piece of resistance, and after Emmett touches it, we get our next trophy for completing the second level. In the third level, we wake up in a high-tech police station type of area where we meet Bad Cop, who attaches us to a melting machine to try and melt off the piece of resistance that has been permanently stuck to our back. But we are saved by Wyldstyle and now have to escape the police station. And after escaping the police station, we build a motorcycle and use it to escape the city. And after doing that, we get the next trophy for completing the third level. In the next level, we find ourselves in the Wild West, where we have to find Vitruvius. And while trying to find him, I complete a construction build without losing any studs, which earns me a trophy. We then head into the bar that Vitruvius is in, and have to try and make our way to him by defeating a bunch of enemies and doing a few puzzles. But once we reach him, we make it to the end of the level and get our trophy for completing the 4th level. In the 5th level, we are found by Bad Cop and have to try and escape by building a car to try and drive away. This level was actually really fun, as it just involved me shooting a bunch of cars and blowing up a lot of things. With the level being so simple, I finished it really quickly and got my next trophy for completing the 5th level. In the next level, we are on a train and had Bad Cop trailing behind us, and we had to try and get him off the train so we can finally be free. And during the level, I tried to attempt a master builder with a non-master builder, which gave me a trophy. And after finally getting Bad Cop off of the train, we find out that Bad Cop's car can turn into a flying car, and he breaks the train tracks, having us fall into the river. But fear not, as Batman saves us. And after doing that, we get the next trophy for completing the 6th level. In the next level, Batman takes us to Cloud Cuckoo Land, where Unikitty has all the remaining Master Builders gathered in the dog, and we must get to that hole, and after reaching it, we get a trophy for completing the 7th level. After that level, we find out that Emmett had a tracking device stuck on him, which led Bad Cop straight to us. And after that, he starts destroying Cloud Cuckoo Land, so we have to escape. And during this level, I use Unikitty's Rage Mode, and after defeating 20 enemies in Rage Mode, I get myself a trophy. At the end of the level, we finally save everyone, and we talk about how we're going to leave Cloud Cuckoo Land. and we eventually agree on a submarine to get us out of here. And after that cutscene, we get a trophy for completing the next level. In the next level, we help everyone in building the final parts of the submarine. This level was pretty quick and nothing really happened, so here's the trophy for completing the level. The next level was also pretty simple, as we just had to swim in the ocean to meet the rest of the group in a blocked part of the submarine. And after doing that, we get the next trophy for completing the 10th level. In the next level, we infiltrate Lord Business's office building to try and put the piece of resistance on the Craggle to stop Lord Business. And during this level, I defeated 50 enemies as Metalbeard, giving me a trophy. And in the same level, I played a hacking minigame and collected all the studs in it, giving me another trophy. And after a bit more exploring, I completed the level, giving me my next trophy. In the next level, I had to make my way through Lord Business's office building, and in this level, I completed the final instruction build and story mode, giving me my next trophy. At the end of the level, unfortunately, Vitruvius dies. 1 like equals 1 prayer for Vitruvius. But after that, we get a trophy for completing the level. In the next level, we have to build a spaceship to escape Lord Business's office building, and I built the entire spaceship using Benny, which awarded me a trophy. Then, after building the spaceship, I got the trophy for completing the level. In the next level, we finally see Emmett again, and he has become a master builder. And in the level, we build a massive robot, and after building it, we get a trophy for completing the level. In the next level, we play as the robot we just made, and we try to get to Lord Business. In this level, I played as both Superman and Green Lantern, which gave me a trophy. And, of course, the trophy for completing the level. Now, we are on the final level of the game, where we have to defeat Lord Business once and for all. To defeat him, we had to beat waves of enemies and then use Unikitty to burn the golden plates on Lord Business's micromanager. And after doing this a couple more times, we get the final cutscene and the final story trophy. But now we are finally onto stage 2, getting all the collectibles. During this stage, I also ended up getting a couple of the miscellaneous trophies, as the requirements for the trophies were needed to get some of the collectibles. Like this one for starting a fire using a caveman character. Or this one for using Lord Business's legs machine. I then got a trophy for killing Emmett with a robo-skeleton. I got a trophy for playing as both Lady Liberty and Abraham Lincoln. Then for playing as Good Cop and switching to Bad Cop. I then purchased all Master Builders and purchased all the characters in the game. I then collected 1 billion studs. I purchased all the red bricks in the game. I defeated 30 enemies as Cowboy Emmett. I then changed characters from Vitruvius to his ghost form. I defeated 20 enemies as Sheriff Not a Robot. While going through all the levels to get all the collectibles, I also managed to get a perfect score on the first dance area, giving me my first of 2 trophies related to the dance areas. I then kicked a chair using Bad Cop. I then shot Ma Cop and Pa Cop with the Craggle in the Relic Room. After getting the final collectibles in the last level, I got 4 separate trophies. 1 for collecting all the pants, getting the special on every level, collecting all golden manuals, and achieving 100% completion. I then Kraggleized 10 people with the Craggle gun. I destroyed the invisible jet. I customized a custom character. I built all the golden manual builds. And finally, I got a perfect score on the second dance area. And then the platinum popped. So that was the platinum for the Lego Movie video game. It was honestly extremely nostalgic and I enjoyed it a lot. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what platinums you want to see me do. If you want to see more platinum videos, check out my channel, as I've got a couple of videos already up. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Peace.